Near Checkpoint Charlie was photographed in 1961 by Don Mccullin. Don Mccullin is a very successful and still living photographer. For the past 50 years, he has proved himself as a great photojournalist. His photography journey has taken him from documenting the poverty of London's East End to the horrors of war globally. Simultaneously, he has proved to demonstrate range in his work by capturing beautifully arranged still lifes, portraits, and landscapes. During the time period where this photo was taken, crisis took place, and this photo was taken during the Cold War conflict between the Soviet Union and the United States concerning the status of the divided German city of Berlin. This photo was taken before a very groundbreaking moment after the Berlin Wall construction that almost led to the start of a possible World War III. This photo was taken near Checkpoint Charlie. Checkpoint Charlie is known for the infamous American and Soviet standoff after East German officials denied American access to Berlin, which then resulted in U.S. General putting on a show by forcing 10 M48 tanks into position around Checkpoint Charlie. The East German Soviets allies responded by positioning 36 T-55 tanks near the eastern border. Eventually, after the 16-hour standoff, President John F. Kennedy was able to get in contact with the Soviet leader, resulting in the removal of militia at the scene. This photo is very outstanding, especially regarding the history following it. In this photo, it entails a large black boot stepping down on something. This to me almost signifies how anything is about to break loose at any moment. Then you see the soldier sitting casually in the street, armed with tons of guns and ammo, losing his attention to a well-dressed woman walking by. This is interesting to me because it shows how carefree the woman is, especially since the woman is walking by soldiers armed with guns. This shows how this is simply an everyday scenario for them, and over time something they've become. The image is very telling, for it captures a certain moment and shows how accustomed people have become to everyday controversy and violence. Don Mccullin also captured the picture with a dark and gloomy lighting. This also helps set the scene for the photograph, for it's a violent, possible war scene. This photo is taken in an informative perspective, for it shows what it's like to live in Berlin at the time. But it is also a combination of emotional, for it shows the viewer what it's like to live in an unpredictable and violent environment, and how most people were forced to live their daily lives in fear.